Gun control. The debate for or against gun control has been around since the 19th century. Some believe that our Second Amendment right should be upheld to its fullest. Others believe there should be stipulations. Gun control has been a topic for debate since the first gun laws were put in place, and the debate doesn't look to be calming down anytime soon. While the time periods have changed, the arguments have not. Contrary to popular belief, gun control laws were present in the Old West. When the National Rifle Association was founded in 1871, they promoted and encouraged rifle shooting on a controlled scientific basis. This spawned some controversy. Just like today, people thought that was violating their Second Amendment right. Research states that there were many skirmishes over these types of laws. The most specific instance found was a disagreement over gun control in October 1881 in Tombstone, not yet Arizona. In this town, the sheriff's office required you to disarm at a hotel or at a police station. Billy Claiborne, the Clayton brothers, and the McLaury brothers didn't like this too much and refused to disarm. Eventually, there was a confrontation and a shootout with the police. In the ensuing shootout, Tom McLaury, Frank McLaury, and Billy Clayton all lost their lives. Though there were many instances of gun violence in the Old West, the first national form of gun control was the National Firearms Act, passed in 1934. The National Firearms Act was brought about by the lawlessness and the rise of gangster culture during Prohibition. President Franklin D. Roosevelt hoped that this act would eliminate automatic fire weapons. This act made it a lot more dangerous for anyone caught selling or manufacturing these weapons, as a $200 fine was given out. This was equivalent to about 5 months of an average salary. Later in 1938, the Federal Firearms Act was passed, and it was aimed at those involved in selling or shipping firearms through interstate or foreign commerce. It also required citizens to obtain a federal firearms license from the Secretary of Commerce. This once again sparked the argument about gun control. Hunters and collectors argued that these laws made guns way too expensive for the average person. During the 40s and 50s, the National and Federal Firearm Acts were very effective. This is until the 60s. In the wake of the assassinations of JFK, Malcolm X, Robert Kennedy, and MLK, Congress passed the Gun Control Act of 1968. This act expanded the license requirements and made handgun sales over state lines restricted. This act also outlawed mail orders of rifles and shotguns and made it impossible for anybody found mentally incompetent to buy a gun. Before the gun control law was officially passed by Congress, the NRA quickly mobilized. They played on people's fears of the rising crime and the racial unrest to generate opposition. The subsequent bill that was passed that summer included gun control, but it had limited effect. After the gun control law was passed in 1968, various other bills were passed restricting guns. And now, because of mass public shootings, Congress is once again being pushed into making gun laws stricter. What Congress will come up with, nobody knows. But right now, mass shootings are a problem in America, and they have fired back up the old argument, should we have stricter gun laws, or does our right to bear arms still apply in today's world?